I've got kindness. Yes, I do. I've got kindness. How about you? Hey, everyone. Welcome to C3 Kids. I'm Lisa, and I'm a super fan. Well, at least I'm trying to be. Do you know what a super fan is? A super fan is someone that makes a habit of encouraging others and cheering them on. I'm doing my best to be a super fan and cheer the people in my life on by showing them kindness. That's our life app this month. Kindness is showing others they are valuable by how you treat them. It's important for us to cheer each other on. It's important for us to let other people know that they matter with our words and with our actions. But that brings up an interesting question. Exactly how kind do we have to be? We'll find out a little bit later when we look at something that Jesus said. But right now, I think we should check in with one of our C3 Kids friends to hear about a time when someone was kind to them.
My name is Scarlett, and I'm in the second grade. An example of someone that was kind to me is my brother, and he let me win when we were playing Just Dance because I was feeling a little frustrated. And when my tone gets higher, he forgives me really quickly.
Hey Amanda, welcome back.
Hey, it's good to be here.
Yeah, I love when you are here with us in C3 Kids. Thanks for joining us again. And wasn't that a great story? I love hearing these kind of stories from our kids, our friends.
It was. It's always nice to hear something positive.
Absolutely.
It warms my heart.
Me too, for sure.
Last time I was here, I was able to share the story about my dad.
No, I love that story. It was so great.
Have you had anything happen, like an example of how somebody was kind to you?
Actually, thanks for asking. I have, because just recently, so I don't know if you know how much I love Starbucks. Maybe you know that. A lot of people may know that about me, but if you didn't, I love Starbucks. And recently I was driving through the drive-thru and I'd put my order in, and when I got up to the window, the person handed me my coffee and said, "Hey, this has been paid for. The person in front of you paid for you." And I was like, "What?" So I got a free coffee, and I felt like, do I drive after them and say thank you? But I couldn't catch up to them fast enough. But it was so kind. It made my day.
That's really exciting too.
Yeah, it was. It was really cool. So I was grateful for that.
Yeah. That's nice because it's simple and it's so little, and that's something that all of us could do on any given day.
You're right.
Really
I
nice.
probably need to think about paying that forward, right?
Yeah.
Paying that kindness forward. So I notice here that you've got a 5K shirt on. Are you a runner, walk person?
Well, I like to run. This year has changed things just a little, but this is from, it was called the Hot Cider Hustle. And we did this in, I think it was early December last year. So not 2020, but 2019, when I say last year. And we ran down near Canton, and we got to get a caramel apple and a hot cider cup at the end. So it was pretty cool. I like to run.
I don't love to run, but I would like the hot cider and caramel.
So the free things are awesome for running, but then I also just like to have something to do with my friends. So it's a good thing.
I love it. And it's a different kind of sport. I mean, we've been talking a lot about team sports and all of that, but running is kind of one that you can do with your friends, but also you have your individual goal probably for your time and all that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, we do it together, so we kind of cheer each other on along the way. So it's kind of cool.
That's perfect. You're super fans for each other, cheering each other on. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of games and sports, we actually have another foam finger challenge ahead of us today. Would you like to play?
Yes, I'm going to keep my fingers on today.
I know, that was funny last time. That was awesome. But yeah, we're going to play, and it's got a little bit of popcorn involved. So yeah.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get this going.
Okay.
Okay, so this week's foam finger challenge is called Popcorn Bonanza. We've got our super fan foam fingers here, wearing those, and we've each got a bucket of popcorn, as you can see.
Yep.
And a cup with a line in the middle. The goal of the game is to use our foam fingers to try and make the popcorn get as far up in the cup as past the line. The first person to go past the line is the winner, okay? or the person with the most in at the end of a minute, because I have a feeling this is going to be harder than it seems.
We might have to count the kernels.
I know, right? It smells really good, doesn't it?
does.
Kind of want to eat it, but we'll wait and we'll play the game first.
Okay,
So,
okay.
all right, 1 minute on the clock. Are you ready? Get set.
Okay.
Go.
Go. All right.
Okay, I can tell this is going to be messy, and oh wow, 4 kernels in, and I got 1 in the cup. That's awesome.
I can't even get
Oh my
one
goodness.
in between these fingers. Oh my gosh.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, 4 kernels.
Okay, slow and steady wins the race, I think. Oh, I spoke too soon.
I'm trying. This was a lot harder than I would think it would be.
I know, right?
It's very complicated to not
the-
feel the finger.
I know, that's exactly it. It's like you don't really, okay, popcorn everywhere for me.
You don't appreciate like a finger until
Yeah.
you don't really have it.
Oh goodness,
And then-
it's all over the table for me.
Oh.
Here we go.
It's a good thing we don't have little doggies here. They'd be
get,
jumping
like-
up.
I know,
eating the
for real.
popcorn.
I get like 5 kernels in between the 2 foam fingers.
Oh,
Oh, there we
All
go.
done.
I would get like a bunch in between, and then they'd all fall out, and I'd
Yeah.
get maybe 1 kernel in.
Yeah.
But let's see your cup.
Oh,
see.
oh my goodness, look at you. How did you do all that?
Hey, I don't know. It looks like I got more on the table than my cup,
Good
but
job.
I guess I won this
You
week.
did really awesome.
High five.
High five. Boom.
Thanks.
Congrats, Lisa. You won
Thank
with the
you.
popcorn.
Thank you so much.
That
And I
was
guess
hard,
that
but
it
you
was.
somehow got more kernels in the cup than I did.
Don't ask how. I don't know,
Congrats.
but yeah, thank you very much. And I guess that means I get to reveal this week's bottom line. So I have to pull the pennant, and this week is green. So I'm wondering if you would help
Oh,
me
sure.
out again and
Sure
hand that my
thing.
way. Thank you so much.
Yep, there you go.
All right. So this week's bottom line is: be kinder than you have to be. Well,
Do you think our friends at home are wondering exactly what that means?
yeah,
What do you think?
probably. And I think we're going to hear a little bit about it in our story today. But I feel like when I think about being kinder than I have to be, it makes me think that usually when I think about kindness, it's kind of like, what's the least amount of stuff I need to do, you know?
Yeah.
And maybe this week we focus on kind of going out of our way and going the extra mile.
Right.
That's something you're going to hear about today.
Like
So,
maybe doing something that wasn't asked to do,
but
but you're just doing it because you know that person would really like it.
Exactly. That sounds like extra mile kindness to me. More on that in your story. But for now, guys, your story is coming up. But before I let you go, I want to remind you to do your God time cards. Now, this is your God time card. It's 4 days, just 4 out of the 7 days during the week. And a lot of times it's a good idea to put it maybe on your refrigerator or sit it at your kitchen table, and you can do it at a meal or maybe when you wake up in the morning. It's just a great way to spend some time with God, open up God's Word, the Bible, and learn a little bit about what He wants to tell you about kindness, okay? So make sure you fill that out, and then don't forget your talk about it, your discussion questions about this week's story, because both of those get you stickers on your challenge card. And we want you to get those challenge cards filled out so they can get a prize, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you're in the car a lot, you can even take it in the car with you. You know, you
Absolutely.
can be driving down the road, talking about it, asking questions.
That's a great idea.
Whenever you guys have quiet time together is the best time to do it. So
Love
you just
it.
figure that out for their own family.
Absolutely. Good suggestions. Thank you. Appreciate that. Well, that's it from us this week. So we hope you guys have a great week. Enjoy worship and your story, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Guys.
I could sing about every blessing, name them all one by one. I could sing about the way you love me better than anyone. Oh, there's never ever gonna be anything better than your love for me. Oh, there's never ever gonna be anything better than your love. Oh, there's never ever gonna be anything better than your love for me. Oh, there's never ever gonna be anything better than your love. I can see about the peace you give to me when I feel alone, and how you're always there to lift me up when I'm feeling low. I can sing because I know your love will ever and always be. It's why I'm singing, I'll never stop singing. Everybody sing with me. Oh, there's never ever gonna be anything better than your love for me. Oh, there's never ever gonna be anything better than your love. Oh, there's never ever gonna be anything better than your love for me. Oh, there's never ever gonna be anything better than your love. Oh, there's never ever gonna be anything better than your love for me. Oh, there's never ever gonna be anything better than your love.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story. Inspired by the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 41.
Jesus was rocking the world. Everywhere he traveled, he told about the good news of God's kingdom. He called people to turn away from the wrong things they had done, and he healed sick people. Great crowds began to follow Jesus. So one day, he went up on a mountainside and sat down to share with them how God wants us to live.
Blessed are those who are humble. They will be given the earth.
God created us. He knows that we were designed to find joy and be at peace when we follow His ways, when we see and treat others the way God does. So, right in the middle of what's often called the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus said this.
Suppose someone forces you to go 1 mile. Go 2 miles with them.
Okay, what? To our ears, this probably sounds like a word problem, or maybe like our PE teacher telling us to go run laps. But the people listening to Jesus knew exactly what he meant. They all lived under the rule of the Caesar in Rome. The Romans had conquered many, many territories. Judea had become a little backwater province of the Roman Empire. And Roman soldiers were sent to keep order. Jesus and all the people he taught lived under Roman rule, and they had to obey the law of Rome, including this one.
I decree that any Roman soldier may force a Jew to carry his pack for precisely 1 mile.
If you're thinking, what's the big deal? Think again. Being a Roman soldier was not for wimps. Sometimes the packs they carried weighed as much as 100 pounds. It took real grit and stamina to march for miles carrying that much gear. So it wasn't unusual for a soldier to call on some random person along the road to haul their pack for 1 mile, or about 1,000 steps. And if that person says no, well, it was considered an act of rebellion against the empire. Now, imagine you're an everyday, ordinary, average Joe, or Joseph. You're hiking along the road. Maybe you're on your way to Jerusalem. When you look up, and in the distance, you see a Roman soldier heading your way. I don't know about you, but I think I'd turn right around and head back the other way. Or get off the road and head into a grove of olive trees. Or maybe just avoid eye contact at all costs. But maybe none of that works. The soldier stops, calls you out, and you have no choice but to look up. The soldier orders you to take his heavy pack and haul it along for a whole mile. You can't fight the Empire. So, you pick up the pack. And it's forward march. You're probably counting your steps the whole way. 58, 59, just waiting until you can drop that pack. 681, 682, holding out until you can get away from this soldier that sees you as scum. 998, 999, 1,000. That's it. You're free. Roman law says that soldier can't make you go more than 1 mile. So you can toss that pack like it's hot and run on home. Except, Jesus says something else.
Suppose someone forces you to go 1 mile. Go 2 miles with them.
You had to carry that pack the first mile. You didn't have a choice. But now you get to choose. And if you choose to take that pack another mile, it says a lot. It says, I matter. I'm valuable just like you, and I can make my own choices. But it also says you matter. This is a really heavy load you have to carry. And I'm gonna help you not because I have to, but because I choose to. Go the extra mile doesn't just mean go big or go home. Going the extra mile means that you make a choice to help someone, to be kind. You choose an action that says, I'm doing this for you because I want to, not because I have to. And I'm doing this because you are made in the image of God. And that makes you valuable to Him and to me. So, you may not live in an empire, but you can still go the extra mile.
Got a rhythm in my heart and in my soul. Got a reason for this joy I can't control. I wanna sing, I wanna dance, and give everyone a chance to hear about this endless love I know. What you give to me is not for me to keep, it's for the world to see your love. Every day you're giving me your kindness. Every day you're giving me your love. Oh, with every single breath I am reminded that what you give is more than enough. So I'll give a little kindness, give a little kindness, give a little love away. Give a little kindness, give a little kindness, give a little love away. Yeah, you make me shine, you make me glow. You pick me up when I am feeling low. I wanna sing, I wanna dance, and give everyone a chance to hear about this endless love I know. What you give